2024 comes to a close for RKC Third Coast as they play host to Minnesota Aurora FC. Hello, everyone. I'm Arnav Pokhrel as we get set for kickoff between Minnesota Aurora FC and RKC Third Coast. It's two teams that could not be in more different situations right now. RKC Third Coast sit bottom in the Heartland Division, 7th place out of 7 after a loss last night by River Light to Chicago Dutch Lions, propelled the Dutch Lions ahead of RKC. And on the other side, Minnesota Aurora already clinched a playoff spot this season. Now they're just looking to clinch the top seed in the Central Conference. To do that, they need a win today. They've got all the goal differential tiebreakers in their favor. So 3 points today for Minnesota Aurora FC will do it for the Central Conference. So Aurora still with a lot to play for, even though they've already captured that Heartland Division title. Let's go through the starting lineup, starting with Minnesota Aurora FC. Sophie Augustine in net. The first time this season that Minnesota Aurora FC has shaded away from Taylor Kane in the goal. She started all 11 games up to the season, but for the final regular season game, Minnesota Aurora FC turns the net minding to Sophie Augustine. Back four of Lily French, Morgan Stone, Julia Sattler, and Casey Laurie. Midfield three of Giada Zoe, Kat Rapp, and Katie Duong. Up top, on the left, Tess Wertz. On the right, Sophie French. And playing striker for the Aurora, Sage Wimes. Substitutes for Minnesota Aurora FC. You have Taylor Kane on the bench for goalkeeping duties if you need it. Sophia Bush, Kaylee Chambers, Lydia Rupert, Servan Bloom, Yelena Zabilich, and Nicole Norfolk make up the bench for Aurora. For RKC Third Coast, starting in goal today, it's Ella Cradaville off of a stunning performance against Rochester FC. She made 8 saves, a couple of really good one-on-one denials for her. Starting 11, Adriana Rodriguez, Paige Baird, Margaret Burke, Molly Burke, Ella Labarsky, Ellie Redman, Eleanor Rose Piet, Anna Blankenberg, Edie Clemenow, and Micah Smith for RKC. Well, as we get set for the national anthem, we'll take a step aside. When we return, it's kickoff from Pritchard Park. Minnesota Aurora FC takes on RKC Third Coast. USL W League season finale, regular season finale for both of these sides. We'll be right back. You're watching USL W League action.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
Welcome back to Pritchard Park as we get set for kickoff. RKC Third Coast playing host to Minnesota Aurora FC. Aurora on the season 9-0-2. They've done everything they need to do in the Heartland Division. Now it's about getting that Central Conference top spot. Here in Racine, Wisconsin, Pritchard Park plays host between these two sides as Morgan Stone meets with Adriana Rodriguez for the coin toss. And we get closer and closer to kickoff here at Pritchard Park. It's an RKC side that has been decimated by injuries throughout the season. I believe today we're at 11. No one on the bench to sub in for the home side. Aurora, as always, with their large roster traveling, spent last couple of days in Wisconsin with an away victory against Bavarian United SC not too long ago. 7-0 the final of that one. We know this Aurora team can hang goals on just about anyone they face. They hung 7 on RKC in the reverse fixture away in Minneapolis at Egan TCO Viking Stadium. So this team is all about putting balls in the back of the net, but what they can do as well is defend their net. Only 6 goals allowed this season, 6th fewest in the USL W League. The Aurora do it all in the front, in the back, just continuing to dominate in their third season of existence in the USLW League. The biggest change for the Aurora coming into this one, we talked about it a little bit before the national anthem. Sophie Augustin comes in for Taylor Kane. Kane, the goalkeeper from Iowa, out of Santa Barbara, California, has played 926 minutes this season with a 0.58 goals against average, made 15 saves. She hasn't really had to do much because when you've got a stellar defense like Aurora has in front of her, there's not much really you have to do except for save the balls that maybe come your way once or twice a game. But today, the nod goes to Sophie Augustin, the goalkeeper from University of Hawaii, who hails from Augsburg, Germany. Just one appearance this season and only played for 20 minutes, hasn't recorded a save or a goal allowed. But for Hawaii, in her senior season down in the Pacific, she started all 16 matches she appeared in this season. So another experienced goalkeeper for this Aurora side that brings in a lot of experience in the collegiate ranks, just like Taylor Kane does. In front of her, Lily French, Morgan Stone, Julia Sattler, and Casey Laurie. And it's a big moment here for Sattler. It is her first appearance of the season. 10th appearance of the season, as she played in the Women's Champions League versus Juventus. Wanted to highlight that as well. Just the experience that this Aurora side brings in to each match. In front of her, Kat Rapp, part of the Rat triplets. Sophie French and Lily French playing together, the two twins. Tess Wertz on the left from Utah State University, and Sage Wimes up top, who hails from Kansas City, Missouri, plays her collegiate soccer at Kansas. Redshirted her sophomore year, but her freshman season scored 2 goals and had 2 assists for the Jayhawks. We get closer and closer to kickoff as RKC Third Coast and Minnesota Aurora FC get set to get underway here at Pritchard Park. Once again, I'm Arnav Pokhrel. I'll be with you today for the game. No one beside me. It's just me here in the booth at Pritchard Park as Wimes steps up to the center dot to take the opening kickoff. Aurora in the green and teal. Should say teal and white. RKC in the home reds with the navy shorts and the blue socks as well. Immediately, it's Aurora with possession. Turned over in the midfield, and a Blankenberg will hold on for RKC. Now Greta Harms boots it up the pitch. You talk about an RKC team that's been decimated by injury. You've got 2 goalkeepers playing out in the pitch right now for RKC, along with Cradaville and net. Greta Harms at right back, and Micah Smith at left back. So immediately, some glaring holes that Minnesota Aurora can look to exploit in the early goings of this game. Working down this right side, it's Sophie French. She wants to go long. Labarski giving chase as Wimes looks to challenge the pass down low. It's too long, and it runs out of room on the near side. It'll be Cradaville to set up a goal kick. And for RKC, the main thing here is, A, you want to avoid injuries. This is the last game you'll be playing in 2024. You want to send all these players to college with healthy bills. With a healthy bill of health, I should say. But also, you don't want to concede too much. And you don't want to get too tired because you don't have subs if you're the home side. Cross comes in from Aurora FC. It runs out of room on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for RKC. Continuing to take a look down this Aurora side that they've got. Kat Rapp in the midfield, number 20. She plays at FIU. 9 games played, 7 starts this season. As there's a shot that Cradaville will hold on to comfortably. It'll be the first save of the match. Brought to you by Camp Shutout, the official save sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. Camp Shutout. Visit campshutout.com for more information. The world's largest goalkeeper camp hosted in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, with over 450 goalkeepers in attendance each year. So Cradaville records the first save after a lackluster shot from the outside in Tess Wertz. French moves forward again. That's Lily French on the far side. Blitzes past her marker and finds a pass forward to Wertz. She cuts back to her right foot. Ball comes in and Cradaville collects easily. Another shot for Wertz and another save for Cradaville. Brought to you by Camp Shutout. I won't do the read again because you just heard it, but Camp Shutout's the world's largest goalkeeper camp, and I want to thank them for their support in 2024. All season long, they've been making sure that our goalkeepers are trained well, and are ready for game action. Ball finds its way back in the back for French. Augustine gets her first touch of the match and moves through the midfield again. Tons of space for Aurora to work in here as RKC continue to track back. Finds Wimes. She turns away and will look to reassess her options. Through ball goes forward, and Cradaville will come out to collect again. And she'll hold this one at her feet for a couple of moments before picking it up. Well, that's a game plan for RKC. Slow things down as much as you can. Continue to hold off Aurora as much as you can, because we know how potent this Aurora offense is when they start to click. Ball goes out of play near that Aurora bench. It'll be a throw-in for the away side. Once again, in their teal and white uniforms. Teal socks for Aurora FC. RKC in the blues. There's a turnover in the middle and a chance to move forward as Eleanor Piet lays it off, intended for Molly Burke, but it's a turnover. Back into Margaret Burke. Her pass forward, cut out well by Morgan Stone. And now Stone can move forward into space. She continues to drive, will lay it off to French at her right. Sophie French back into Stone, lets it run under her. And Joe goes all the way to the far left side. Chance to move forward again. There's a good through ball intended for Wirtz, and Cradaville will come out to collect for RKC. Well, first foray forward for the home side, and it really doesn't end in much, but continuing to settle themselves into this game as we're into the 5th minute of action now. Ball goes on the near side and will now find its way back to Augustine. Sophie Augustine, goalkeeper from Germany, makes her first start of the season. Ball finds its way down the left flank again. Aurora really loving that left side early on in this one. They've got to run on the near side if they can find her. And Casey Laurie, instead, it'll go back. Now Zoe again. Steps into space. Clips a pass forward. That's Duong assisted across, and there's a ball in the top corner. What a strike from Minnesota Aurora FC. It's Duong with the assist. And the goal in the 6th minute for Minnesota Aurora puts the visitors on the board. It was Tess Wirtz who scored the goal. Duong with the assist in the 6th minute. And Cradaville left flat-footed. 1-0 lead for Minnesota Aurora FC after that strike from Tess Wirtz. For Tess Wirtz, that's goal number 3 this year. And along with that, she's got 2 assists on the season. She played last at Tormenta in the USL W League last season. At Utah State, she had 10 points in her sophomore year there. Hails from Portland, Oregon, so she's not playing too far from home at USU. But a great goal there. As now Aurora move forward again. Driving through into space. It's Wirtz again. She'll cut it back. Stepping in is Rodriguez to clear it away. She'll find it to the near side. Margaret Burke will go along looking for Piet. Headed back by Baird. Laurie goes all the way back to Augustine. And now all the way to the other side in Morgan Stone. Stone moves forward. Sun continues to set here at Pritchard Park, so a little bit of an interesting sunlight difference on your screen between where the areas of the pitch are lit and not, as that ball finds its way in, but the offside flag goes up on Minnesota Aurora FC. First offsides of the match goes to Aurora. Cradaville will have a free kick right inside of her goal box. 8 minutes in. It's a 1-0 lead for Minnesota Aurora FC. The goal scored by Tess Wirtz, assisted by Katie Duong. And what a great finish it was from Wirtz. That ball out of play on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for Aurora. Quickly all the way back. And to the near side in Laurie. Casey Laurie steps forward. Finds a pass to the near sideline in French. Sophie French back to Laurie. Continuing to keep possession of the ball, really passing triangles just around this RKC team. Now Wimes. Wimes steps into space. Cuts back to her left. Wimes lays it off. Joe out wide again. And a chance to have another rip, and it's another save for Cradaville. Well, a great shot there from Lily French, her first shot of the afternoon, but it's right into the hands of Cradaville, who will let this one go in the 9th minute. Here's Zoe. Giada Zoe lays it off to Duong. Already 1 assist today on a great pass through the middle. She drives through again. Has Wimes to her left. Wimes takes a shot, and it just misses that bottom right corner. Just dragged wide of the post. Another great look at goal for Minnesota Aurora FC. This one was Wimes, who took a shot with her right foot and dragged it wide of Cradaville's left post. You have to, Yoger, loosen the left side. There's like a knob on the left. Loosen that. Thank you. Goal kick for Cradaville. She goes long with it into the midfield. Right back into Aurora's possession. Now Micah Smith clears it away. Burke runs into some trouble. Baird runs into trouble as well, and there's a back heel to Duong. Katie Duong moves into space. Continuing to move back to fourth, Aurora. Lebarski steps forward, and eventually it's cleared away. Aurora still with possession down the left side. Shot rolled in, deflected off the foot of Lebarski, and Cradaville had to come out and make another save. It's another shot for Wims. 4th save of the night for Cradaville already, and we're only 10 minutes into this one. First corner of the afternoon for Aurora FC. And this is a team that loves to get in good balls on these free kick opportunities, set play opportunities. They'll go short with this one. Now a chance to have a rip from distance and right into the hands of Cradaville. Save number 5 in the first 10 minutes for Ella Cradaville. That shot was taken by Gianna Zoe. And RKC just let go of the ball on the far side. Back down low to Casey Laurie, who moves into tons of space she has in the midfield. Looking to go long. It hits off the head of Burke. Falls right back to Laurie eventually. Now into the middle with Zoe. Zoe pressured hard, and she works her way around it. Gianna Zoe with a chance to splay a pass out wide, and she does with accuracy, running onto it, but just out of space on the far side. Lily French was hustling to get there, but couldn't keep her foot on the ball and keep it in play as the ball rolls out on the far side. 12 minutes in, it's been all Aurora in these opening 12 minutes, continuing to put the pressure on RKC, not allowing RKC to get out of their own defensive half really at all in this game. Continuing to push this RKC team back, keeping the high press, as you see there, played out wide again. Offside flag comes up yet again on Wirtz. So second time out. Second time that Aurora has been called for offsides in this first half. One goal scored in the 6th minute by Tess Wirtz, assisted by Katie Duong. That's the difference in this one. Rodriguez stands over the free kick for RKC. She'll go long again. Couldn't find anyone on her team in red. Laid off well. Chance to move forward. Wrap out wide. French chases the ball and runs out of room on the near side. Another turnover as Aurora continue to press forward on RKC. Last touch off of Stone there on the near side. Correction, that's French who had that last touch. And again, Aurora win the ball back in an advanced position. Continuing to pass the ball around with efficiency. Lori steps forward. Everyone's in the attacking half right now for Aurora, as coming out to claim that one is Micah Smith. It hits off of her back and out of play. Still Aurora possession. Right now, Minnesota Aurora is so confident in their attacking abilities. They've got 5 or 6 players just sitting in that 30-yard area to the goal box, just ready to attack at moment's notice. As Sattler steps in, she'll roll it off to Duong. Now out to the other side in French. Up forward to Wimes. Wimes gets past her defender with ease. Down the left flank. Cross comes in. It's deflected. Still loose. Now back to French, who shoots over the bar and out of play. We'll wait to see what the official call is here, as French had to go from pretty close range, but couldn't find the back of the net. So Cradaville gets a touch on it. It's another save for Cradaville. And it'll be another corner for Aurora. Keep the action in the lower half of the camera. Not getting any. Corner for Aurora FC. It comes in, punched away by Cradaville. Loose again, clipped over everybody, and it remains in play. Chance at the near post, and it goes over, but they will say it goes out. Goal kick upcoming for RKC. Another good shot. Joe was trying to keep it in play on the near side and couldn't down that near touchline. So it remains 1-0. Goal kick for Cradaville. Already made 6 saves in this one. She goes long, couldn't find anyone. Still with RKC a chance to move forward. French is onside, clips it wide, and now the offside flag comes up. RKC doing a good job of holding that line as tight as they can, not allowing French or Wimes any opportunities to slip through into the middle. Well, if that's a game plan RKC have, it'll be an excruciating 90 minutes to watch, because Aurora just continue to press forward and press forward. Every chance they get, it's about moving the ball forward for this away side. And RKC just scraping by thanks to the offside flags and a couple of good Cradaville saves. Cradaville goes long again, looking for Baird. The high school junior has been left all alone up top, along with Eleanor Piet. Just finished up her ECNL campaign. Paige Baird with Eclipse Select GA, faced out of Illinois. As a ball played out wide to Lori. She cuts into her left foot. Has an opportunity to find a pass. Ball bounces around. Labarski can't get it away cleanly, and now she will find a pass out to Burke on the near side. As she gets rid of it, and it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Aurora. 16 minutes into this one, Aurora continue to dominate, as they've done all season to many teams, but really in this one, Aurora haven't given RKC a sniff of the ball. As there's a pass out wide, Duong wants a shot. Instead, she clips it in, and it's cleared away by Rodriguez. Baird giving chase, but can't get really anything on Duong. She lays it off. Here is Duong, out wide to Lori. Lori, first time cross in, cleared away momentarily. A chance for a rip for Katie Duong, and she turned it well wide and high past Cradaville. Another goal kick upcoming for Ella Cradaville as Duong's shot misses everything. A couple of shots that Duong has had now where they've looked like they've had a chance and then eventually just tailed away out of frame. Back into Wimes. Wimes out to French. Back in. Another chance from distance. A very ambitious shot from Jetta Zhao. But it's eventually into the hands of Cradaville. Save number 7 for Ella Cradaville in the first 20 minutes of action between RKC and Minnesota Aurora. And if that doesn't tell you enough about how this game has been going, I don't know what can, because it has been continually offensive pressure for Aurora. Here's Wimes again. Ball rolled down the touchline, looking to get space. She does. It's clipped towards goal. First chance not there. Second chance deflected away by Lebarski. Ball still remains live. Another block away from Rodriguez. An RKC back line just locking in. Lebarski gets the first deflection. Rodriguez gets the second and plays it eventually out to Harms, who just gets the ball away and out of play. Baird looking to get the ball forward, instead runs out of room on the far side. Zoe. Back to Stone. Good diagonal ball, but it's finding no one. And instead, Micah Smith, who runs into trouble. French wins it back for Aurora. Worked inside. Long ball coming from Zoe. What a ball that is from DeWong, but the offside flag up again. 4th offside on Aurora. But another good ball from DeWong. She already has an assist today to Tess Wirtz. As that diagonal ball, no one was guarding a player at the back post there for RKC. Miscommunication, but luckily the offside flag lifted by the assistant referee on this near side. Remains with DeWong and Aurora. Now into Zoe, who's got space to drive. Ball rolls out wide. Laurie with a chance to have a go. Back post. And there's another golden opportunity by Aurora that just couldn't get finished. Good cross in from Laurie. And Sage Wimes was making the run to the back post. Couldn't connect her foot to the ball and get it in the back of the net. So yet again, a goal kick for Cradaville. Ball forward. Cleared away by RKC. Now a chance to maybe settle it down, get some offense going. Instead, they go long, get rid of it again. And now a chance to move forward for Stone. Stone's got the captain's armband on today. Her and Taylor Kane are co-captains for this Aurora side. As it's out wide to DeWong, who's already got a couple of good balls in this season, or this game, I should say. Laid back to Laurie. Laurie, outside of the foot, pass in. There's a shot. It's going to roll wide. Kept in play by Aurora. Now the whistle blows. It'll be a goal kick. There's a good chance there for French to have a shot, and she missed it. Wide right again of Cradaville. Well, in case you need a feeler of how this game is going, 11 shots for Minnesota Aurora FC, none for RKC. Cradaville sets up shop. It'll be actually an offside call at the back end. So she's setting up well onto the touchline and just tries to get the ball as far away from her as possible. As Wimes cuts in with her left foot. Wimes could have a go, instead lays it off to French. French, defended one-on-one by Rodriguez, and Adriana Rodriguez wins that battle. The UW Parkside defender comes up big at the back line for RKC Third Coast. Back out wide again to DeWong. She's been dangerous all game. Cuts into her left. DeWong has a good cross in. It's out into the back post, and it's a shot saved by Cradaville. Right into the palms of the Eastern Illinois goalkeeper. But yet again, another good offensive opportunity that sparked off of the right foot of Katie DeWong. That shot was Tess Wirtz who had the final touch towards Duong. Eight saves for Cradaville. As we've got a quick stoppage here for a hydration break. Hydration break, things sit 1-0 thanks to a lone goal from Tess Wirtz, but it's been Aurora dominating early on in this one. We'll take a break along with the players. We'll be right back on the RKC Third Coast YouTube channel. You're watching the USL W League.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
We're back at Pritchard Park as after the hydration break, it sits 1-0 thanks to Tess Wirtz. Top corner finish after a great assist from Katie Duong. This season, Duong has been an absolute menace in distribution for this Aurora side. The Stanford graduate has now 9 assists on the season to lead this Aurora side. And, well, it's no surprise she was drafted by the Portland Thorns in the NWSL draft. She was a 54th overall pick in the NWSL. Trained with them in the preseason. I mean, the numbers don't lie for Katie Duong. She was on the U20 women's national team for the 2020 World Cup qualifiers. 1 goal, 3 assists in those World Cup qualifiers for Duong. Continuing to play extremely well and continuing to get that exposure she needs in order to make that switch professional, which I'm sure she will be doing in the near future. Already got drafted in the NWSL. Now with the USL Super League, more roster spots open to play professional soccer on the women's side. Smith can't get the ball. Kept in by Laurie. Laurie left it to Cat Rapp, and now it's back to Laurie again. Now here's a chance to play it across. Here's Duong. She can have a go. Top corner, looking for it, couldn't find it. Cradaville had it covered, but there's Duong again. Dangerous. Her and Giada Zhao holding down the midfield for Aurora and pinning this RKC team back. Another great look at goal for the Stanford graduate. RKC continuing to struggle in these opening 25 minutes. They've got no substitutes. Only the 11 on the pitch. Whistle blows. It's a foul called. First foul for either side, as that one's called, on Cat Rapp. Cradaville steps up for the free kick. She wants to go long. That's been the game plan all game long. Get the ball as far away from her as her goal as possible. Ball comes in to Smith. Kept in by Burke, but she's pressured hard by 3 Aurora players. Rodriguez out to Labarski, who's pressured by Wimes. Foul called on Micah Smith that time. That'll allow Aurora to step forward with Julia Sattler. Sattler's another player who had some time professionally out in Europe. Ball lifted in. This one's dangerous, bouncing around, and Cradaville comes out to collect and holds on to it. Cradaville will hold on at her back post. Cradaville goes long again. Can't get past her own defensive half. Out wide to Wimes again. Moving forward, Wimes dances past Smith. Deflected out of play off the head of Lebarski. It'll be another corner for Aurora. Second corner of the match for the away side. As we continue to get deeper and deeper into this match, it continues to be more and more of Aurora's possession in dangerous zones. Ball goes long, headed towards goal, and it's over the net and out of play. Great header from Stone, who got up and rose over everybody else. That one out of play. And a goal kick upcoming for RKC Third Coast yet again. RKC Third Coast hasn't scored a home goal since the Rochester game on Wednesday, which I can't really say because that was the last game they played here. But all home goals for RKC are sponsored by Visit Racine County. Visit Racine County is also where we host our somewhat weekly podcast. And we haven't done it in a couple of weeks because of the men's team traveling to Canada, along with some other matches that have gotten in the way of things. As there's a good move on the inside by Rapp. She cuts out to her right, has help in Lori to her left. She'll find Lori. Laid back to Duong. Duong drops it off to Stone, who stepped up. Wirtz struggling to get past Rodriguez, but she'll lay it off to Stone. Stone threw ball up ahead. Numbers forward for Aurora. Cradaville gets a touch on it. Second ball in. And she gets there yet again. Good back to front play. It found a run of Lily French. But Lily French is denied by the hand of Ella Cradaville yet again. 10th save of the night for Ella Cradaville, and we're only 30 minutes into this one. Rodriguez rolls it in. Pressure from behind. Foul called on Cat Rapp. Second foul of the night on Cat Rapp as it sets up for a free kick. Rodriguez will let Cradaville take care of it. Want to remind you, every single RKC Third Coast save is brought to you by Camp Shutout, the world's largest goalkeeping camp with over 450 goalkeepers in attendance in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Visit campshutout.com for more information. Moving forward again, here's Sophie French for Aurora. Deflected away momentarily by RKC. Now Harms has to apply pressure, and Aurora just passed right around her again. Ball laid in. This is DeWong. Stone. Good movement from this Aurora side to find Lori on the near side. Dropped off to Wimes. Wimes goes long with the cross, looking for the back post. It's over the head of Wirtz and out of play. Great ball in from Wimes. I mean, Aurora just continuing to pressure down these channels, and this right channel with Lori, French, and even Wimes stepping out has really been where this Aurora team has shown so far, allowing DeWong to get in those open spaces, allowing her to get the ball played in, as there's an early turnover and an early shot. Saved by Cradaville, 11th save of the night for Ella Cradaville. Shot, it was a weak shot there from Wirtz, not really what she wanted to do there. And it falls right into the hands of Ella Cradaville. Cradaville goes long looking for Baird. It bounces on the ground and will hang out of play. Throw-in upcoming for Aurora. Back to the back post. Backside, I should say. Now to the near side, and Lori. Lori. Out wide. Finds a good run of Wimes. Wimes has help to her right and Rapp. Rapp on her right foot. Wants the cross in. Holds up and goes to her left. Driven ball in. It lays in front. Second chance. Scored. Well, it'll be unassisted, but it's a great goal for Gianna Zoe. Second goal of the night for Aurora. Makes it 2-0. Gianna Zhou with her third shot of the night finds a way past Ella Cradaville and into the back of the net, unassisted as that one was bouncing around. 2-0 the score. Well, nothing that Cradaville can do about that one. RKC go long again, just get rid of the ball in the back line. Hasn't been an eventful night on the stat sheet for RKC, but that's because Aurora have just continued to dominate possession and continued to push the ball forward. Here's Laurie again. Defended by Micah Smith. That's a goalkeeper who just put that tackle on Casey Laurie. Casey Laurie, who spent a couple seasons at Arkansas, 1 goal scored in 2 seasons for Casey Laurie before she just transferred to Colorado State and will be there for 2024 with the Rams. Micah Smith able to get a touch on that one and away. As Aurora continue to maintain possession. Here's DeWong again. Forward, wrap, over to DeWong. Laid off to Wirtz on the far side. Tess Wirtz with space. Lays it back, looking for Cat Rapp. And Blankenberg will just get it out of play and away from danger. Ball flicked forward. Wimes looking to close down on it. Rolled out wide. Continuing to drive forward. There's a shot. There's a save. Cradaville gets down. Denies Sophie French again. Save number 12 for Ella Cradaville. Ball out wide again to Wimes. Wimes with space. Deflected in. There's a shot. There's a goal. Wimes has the assist. And a great finish at the far post. 3-0 Aurora. Consecutive goals for Aurora. This time French not denied by Cradaville. Things stand 3-0 now. RKC had done a great job defending in the opening 25 minutes, hadn't conceded, but then 2 quick-fire goals by Aurora. First, it was Gianna Zhou who scored unassisted, and then it was the goal that was tapped in by French after a cross from Wimes that just took the slightest of touches off of an RKC defender. A chance to go again. Back post off the bar, loose in front. Another good opportunity for Aurora goes begging. Maybe throwing for RKC on the near side. To Laurie. Joe wants that overlapping ball. It's a great run. First touch ball in. And it just misses wide again. That one was a lot closer than it looked up here. Just crossing that front post. Aurora really laying it on now. 3-0 in the 36th minute, continuing to push forward. Cradaville goes long. Read by Zoe. Into DeWong. Laid off into Wirtz. Wirtz shoots from distance, and it's over everybody and out of play. Another shot from Tess Wirtz. 5th shot of the game for Wirtz, who hails her college ball from Utah State, along with a couple of her other teammates that also play their collegiate soccer in Utah. Wirtz has a goal today, 3 goals on the season, along with 2 assists. Another player who played for a different USLW League side last year with Tormenta, had 3 goals for South Georgia Tormenta FC's women's side. Of course, the men's side playing in USL League 1, so that's another team that has extended ties in the USL. They had a USL League 2 side as well in Tormenta FC 2. Rodriguez's ball played out on the near side and running out of room was RKC. Baird really hasn't had much to do today because the service just hasn't been there. As that ball laid out off across the face of the 30-yard line over to the far side. Continuing to move in. Rapp. Back to Laurie. Laurie surveys. Back to Rapp. Pass cut out by Harms. Baird comes back to apply more pressure, but it's back wide again. And a chance for Zoe to put a ball in. Headed near goal. It's wide. Another great look. That was Katie DeWong who got forward and put a head on it, but couldn't find anywhere close to the back of the net. Back to Labarski in goal. RKC trying to build out of the back here. Micah Smith goes long, runs out of room. It's Laurie. Laurie back in to Zoe. Zoe's curling ball in, hits off the back of Rodriguez, and now a chance to break out from the back for RKC. Instead, the ball forward finds no man's land and right back into the path of Aurora FC. Ball clipped forward. This one will find Wimes. Hits the underside of her arm, so it will be a handball call on Wimes. Her first infraction of the game comes in the 40th minute. Still 3-0, 2 goals in the past 10 minutes for Aurora FC. The first one scored by Jetta Zoe. The second one scored by Sophie French. That blew this game open. It was 1-0 in the 6th minute after a perfect top corner finish from Tess Wirtz. Found its way into the back of the net. Consistent passing again from Aurora to advance through the midfield and into the attacking half yet again. There's a good ball to the back post. No one home as Casey Laurie made that run a little bit too late. Just couldn't find the ball to her feet, and the ball ran out of room there on that touchline before she could get there. Another good run, though. This Aurora team continuing to find those diagonal passes. Work play from back to front really well. Every time RKC send it Aurora's way, it's picked up right around the halfway line, and then from there, a couple of passes, and Aurora are already in the attacking half and on the attack. Smith held up by Wimes. Last touch off of Wimes, so it'll be a throw-in for RKC. Throwing again. Harms missed it. Shot comes in. It's wide. It'll be another goal kick for Granville. Granville sets up the goal kick. Play sets up, back end for Aurora. All the way back to it is Laurie. Across in, looking forward, Aurora continue to pass well. French, who's advanced all the way into the midfield from a normal spot out at the right side. There's a chance to shoot from distance. It's in the top corner. What a finish from Katie DeWong. And it's 4-0 Aurora. Duong in the 43rd minute makes it 4-0. Four goals, four different goal scorers for Minnesota Aurora FC. That time it was Katie Duong, who also has an assist to her name. Duong back on the ball for Aurora. Rapp. Looking inside, couldn't find it. Rodriguez cleared it away. Second clearance for Rodriguez. Only as far as Jada Zhao. Laid off to Stone. Now forward out wide. Lily French. Back in. There's a shot from Cat Rapids, deflected away by RKC. Rapp lays it off again. Shot from distance, and it's well wide. Still 4-0. 12 saves this game for Ella Cradaville, but those 4 goals, really nothing that she could do about those. As we sit 4-0 in the 44th minute, getting closer to halftime here at Pritchard Park. Labarski goes long, can't find anyone. Gianna Zoe. French with space, out to Wirtz. Wirtz will have a strike with her right foot, and it's over everybody and out of play. So Wirtz having another shot from distance. Wirtz continuing to miss from up high as that ball touched out of play on the near side. Throw in off the head of Harms and forward. No one there, and it'll set up for Aurora. Out wide again. Here goes Wimes. 2 minutes of additional time here at the end of the first half. Ball into Paige Baird, who can turn into space. Paige Baird runs out of room. It's Gianna Zoe who gets there first. Stone played it out wide. There's Wirtz moving into space. She goes to the back post again, and it runs out of room on the far side. Cradaville will have another goal kick as Wirtz lifted that one high again. Labarski will step forward, and it looks like she might take this one. She'll leave it for Cradaville. 46th minute of play. We've got 2 extra minutes in this one. Baird loses out on it. It's Blankenberg who had the last touch for RKC. Out wide again to Aurora. Clipped forward, only as far as Blankenberg. She can't really clear it away. Cycled back around to Gianna Zoe. Gianna Zoe will have a go from distance, and it's wide of everybody and out of play. The shots have been there for Gianna Zoe. She's found herself in some good spaces. Has a goal already to her name. That time, that one flashes wide as we're into the 47th minute of play. Halftime approaching soon. It's been consistent pressure for Aurora FC that has kept them well ahead in this one. RKC really haven't gotten out of their own defensive half in the first 45. As Cradaville will let go of this one high and away. And there's the whistle for halftime. 4-0 the score. Aurora dominating here at Pritchard Park. We'll step aside along with the players for halftime. We'll be back when action resumes here at Pritchard Park. 4-0 Aurora, 4 different goals, 4 different goal scorers for the away side. You're watching USL W League Soccer right here on the RKC Third Coast YouTube channel. We'll be back when action resumes here at Pritchard Park.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com. Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
Welcome back to Pritchard Park as we get set for second half action between Minnesota Aurora FC and RKC Third Coast. It's been an absolute masterclass from Aurora FC in terms of offensive production. Just getting 4 goals from 4 different goal scorers is the first thing. But the second thing that they've done well is continued to hold on possession, force RKC backwards into their own half continually as we get set for the second half. 45 minutes left to go. No halftime substitutions for either side as we get set for play to close out the 2024 regular season here at Pritchard Park. Hello, everyone. I'm Arnav Pokhrel. I'm your man calling these RKC games. All season long, I've been the man. And as we get set for the final USL W League season game and these final USL W League season minutes that we have in 2024, we'll take this time to thank our sponsors. First off, it was Visit Racine County, who sponsors every home goal that we score this season. Alongside them, Camp Shutouts, our official save sponsor. They've been getting their money's worth today. Ella Cradaville with 13 saves in the first half. And alongside them, the Prairie School is RKC's official corner kick sponsor. Well, it's been a tough 45 if you're an RKC fan. It's been a great 45 if you're an Aurora fan, because you've got 4 goals and 4 different goal scorers to go alongside it. Gianazao has got a goal and an assist, as well as Katie Duong with a goal and an assist. Tess Wirtz opened the scoring in the 6th minute. Sophie French has a goal of her own as well. As we get set for the second half, RKC no subs. Aurora the same, no subs there as well. With 45 to go, we expect more of the same. It's going to be RKC defending hard and trying to not let anyone get forward. There has been a positional change as Micah Smith heads into net and Ella Cradaville steps up top for RKC. We're back underway at Pritchard Park. And immediately a turnover from Lebarski. Freed up a little bit of space there for Aurora to go wide. Cross comes in. It's headed towards frame. And an early chance there for Giada Zhao to get things started. From distance, and it's loose in the box again for Aurora. Harms clears it away. And momentarily, some peace for RKC in the back line. We're into the 46th minute. Get this clock up to speed as well to kick off second half action here at Pritchard Park. Back wide again. Aurora continue to move forward. This one laid off to Lily French. French steps forward, has a strike with her right foot, and sent it wide and high and out of play. Micah Smith steps into the goal for RKC. Ella Cradaville goes up top for the home side. Headed forward again by Aurora. Rodriguez clears it away. Burke up high. Cradaville can't find it. Now laid off to Katie Duong. Out wide to Casey Laurie. Laurie drives a low cross in to Wimes. Wimes onto her left foot, has a shot. It's deflected. Shot in front, and there's a clearance from RKC. That one hung in play a lot longer than I expected. Shot now across the face of goal. Second chance cleared away by RKC. Last-ditch defending from the home side to keep it 4-0. Now a shot from distance. RKC packing in that box, not allowing any shots through to Micah Smith in net. Ball played in. It'll fall. Another block for RKC and a chance to move forward. Blankenberg looking for support. Couldn't find Piet. Forward again from Laurie. Duong. Jadazo to the near side, cutting in, right-footed strike, it's wide of the right post, skipped a little bit before the goal line, but couldn't find its way back into the back of the net. Another good look there. That one was Wirtz on the shot. Feels like everyone's had a couple of goes at it that have been blocked away by this RKC defense. Cradaville couldn't get there. Once again, Cradaville, who played the first half in goal, has stepped out into the outfield. Micah Smith now in goal for RKC. Cleared away by the third coast. Only as far as Joe. Laid off. Now out wide to Laurie. Casey Laurie. Cross comes in. Header headed into the hands of Micah Smith. First save for Micah Smith as she steps in at halftime for Ella Cradaville. Cradaville steps into the outfield. And that header, that clearance away, and one back in the midfield by Aurora. Ball goes all the way back to Augustine. Now back with Stone. Long ball forward from Stone to the far post, far side, I should say. And now driving forward with it is Aurora. Played out wide. Cross comes in, it's high, arcing to the back post, headed across the face, right in front. It's in the bottom corner. Back to front play across the face of goal and back. It's tapped home by Aurora. Tess Wirtz with the assist. What a strike from Aurora to make it 5. Back underway. 5th goal scored for Aurora 5 minutes after the restart. Here's Giadazo. Long switch to the other side. Driving in. Left-footed shot by Laurie. It's deflected. Now Giadazo goes the other way again. Duong keeps it in. Laid back. It'll go all the way back to Sattler. Sattler clips it. And it's out of play. So in the 50th minute, it was Kat Rapp who scored. That one was a shot by Sattler, well wide of everybody. Harms sends it over on the far side. Goal, Minnesota roll. Laid off to Gianna Zoe. Zoe has a shot from distance, looking for that top corner, couldn't find it. By number 11, that worked. Back in by Wirtz. Driving in. There's a shot at goal. It's wide and over everybody yet again. Smith untested on the shot from Wirtz, who has 9 shots this game. She continues to be an offensive presence for Aurora. Turnover high by Lebarski again. Driving forward is Aurora. Wimes laid off across the face of goal. Back to the right foot for Rapp. She scores. 2 quick fire goals. Kat Rapp yet again. Another assist. This time it's Wimes And Cat Rep makes it 2 in 7 minutes in the second half. 2 goals for Rapp, 2 assists for Wimes. 53rd minute strike. And it's now 6-0 Aurora.
Aurora FC in the goal by number 20, Rapp.
Well, RKC looking for something going forward to Cradaville. Couldn't find her. Back in again. This time it's Wirtz, who's dropped deep into the midfield, has help out wide. French moving forward again. Held up momentarily. Now a big sliding challenge comes in. French wanted the call, wouldn't get it. Back in. Intended for French. It's cleared away by RKC. Only as far as Stone. Stone, who can dance past a couple. Plays it out wide again. Wirtz looking for help. Has it. What a save. Blocked away by RKC. As Wirtz was in an offside position, so another offside for Aurora. That's their 6th of the game. But it was great play from Wirtz initially down the right side to find help on the middle, and then the shot blocked away by the RKC defense. All the way back to Sattler for Aurora. Her pass out wide, well past Casey Laurie and out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the home side. Throw-in held up by RKC. And it's going to be a return throw-in for Aurora going the other way. Moving forward. Rapp looking for the hat trick, can't find it. Just wide of the right post. Didn't test Micah Smith. But it's been Cat Rapp this second half, who has been absolutely dominating in the midfield. Third shot of the second half for Cat Rapp. But that one goes wide. Cradaville couldn't bring it down. Blankenberg miscontrolled it. Aurora back in with French. Laid off up to Duong. Been dangerous today. Now she steps to her left foot, has a strike, and it's saved by Micah Smith. Second save for Smith. Another shot for Duong, her 9th of the game. And that one ends up on target. Forward again by Aurora. Down the left flank. Cross comes in, flashes over everybody. It's still loose. Wimes has a shot, and it's in the back of the net. 7-0 Aurora. Wimes this time the goal scorer. And it's been a fast start to the second half for Minnesota Aurora FC. This time it's Wimes who puts the ball in the back of the net. It was touched forward by, I believe, Cat Rapp, who got the assist in the 57th minute of play. So Cat Rapp has 2. Wimes has another in a span of 7 minutes.
Goal, Minnesota Aurora in the 57th minute. Goal by number 24,
Cradaville goes forward, only as far as Sattler in the back line. Forward again for Aurora. Wirtz drives past Blankenberg. Drives into space, has the cross across the face of goal, and the shot is high from Gianna Zoe. Ninth shot of the afternoon for Gianna Zoe as well. That's 3 players on 9 shots for Aurora FC. Zoe, Wirtz, and Duong, who have been the 3 most dangerous players without a doubt. In the first half, this second half, it has been Cat Rapp dominating. Driving in. Shot from distance. That's a cross. It's going to fall in the box for Aurora. Back out wide. Recycled. Duong wants a shot off the crossbar. Still in play. Aurora across the face of goal. Shot, goal. 8-0. It is an absolute bloodbath in the second half. This time, Aurora passes it across. It takes a hit off the crossbar, and then eventually Giada Zhou tucks it in the back of the net. Our scoreboard can't keep up. It's 8-0 now. That time it was Giada Zhou. Two minutes separate the two goals. First it was Wimes, then it was Zhou. That's second goal of the night for Zhou. And RKC still no subs. Just the 11 on the pitch.
In the 59th minute, scored by number 10, Zhou.
Laid back in the midfield by Aurora. And they continue to go forward. Lily French driving, plays it out wide. Wirtz wants the ball at the back post. In front again. Smith makes a save with her foot. Duong chases it down. Forward in, and Smith will come out to collect. Ball forward again. Aurora move it into the attacking half. That one will roll all the way back out for a goal kick. That one actually touched last off of an RKC player. So it'll be a corner. First corner of the second half for Aurora. They only had two corners in half number one. One in half number two now. Ball comes in, and Micah Smith collects. Ball out on the near side. There have been some substitutions for Aurora as we get a look at those now. Lydia Rupert comes in, number 9. Off goes Wimes, as well as Servan Bloom comes in, number 14, on for Giada Zhou, and then on is Kaylee Chambers. Off goes Sophie French. There's a shot. Micah Smith collects. Duong is denied there by Smith. Tenth shot of the night for Duong there. As Stone moves forward. Plays it out to the far side. Wirtz back in front. Deflected in the back of the net. Wirtz with the assist. It's a hat trick for Cat Rapp. Well, you knew Cat Rapp was going to make an impact in this one. It was just a matter of when. And this second half has been all Cat Rapp. 9 goals for Aurora. This one in the 62nd minute. And Cat Rapp off the assist from Tess Wirtz. And that's a hat trick of assists for Tess Wirtz as well.
In the minute, number 40, Cat Rapp. By number 11, Cat Wirtz.
Labarski gets rid of it. Forward again for Aurora on the far side. There's Duong driving into space. No one challenging her. Pass takes a deflection. Harms. Struggling to get it out. Clipped in. Chance for a shot. And it's going to go wide. Chambers with her first shot of the afternoon. And Aurora making changes again. This time, 63rd minute. It's Sophia Bush who comes on. For Sattler, it's Wirtz who also makes way. And Yelena Zbilic comes in for Aurora. So on comes Sophia Bush and Yelena Zbilic. Off go number 27, Julia Sattler, and number 11, Tess Wirtz. Wirtz had 10 shots on the afternoon. What has been a productive night for her from that left flank. And here is Servan Bloon. Pass comes in. Rodriguez gets it away momentarily. Lily French with pressure. Now forcing Duong into a long chase down for that ball, and she can't get there.
Number 5, Sophia Bush. Off. Number 27, Julia Sattler. On. Number 21, Jelena Zilic. Off. Number 11, Tessworth.
Forward again from RKC, but they can't get out of their own half. And yet, again, goes Cat Rep. Driving forward. Back out wide, here's Duong. Flicked in. It'll find Bloon. She takes a shot, and, well, that's over everybody. Ambitious attempt there. Score is 9-0, as we get that fixed here for you as well. The latest goal scored in the 62nd minute by Cat Rapp, assisted by Tess Wirtz. Aurora have also made 5 substitutions. And Aurora move forward again. Here's Duong. Onto her right foot. Splays it out wide. Driven in again. Out to Rupert. Second cross in. Headed in front. Flashes wide of the goal. Kaylee Chambers had a golden opportunity there to head one in and make it double digits. Instead, just misses that left post. Aurora just continuing to pile on the pressure with 25 minutes to go in this one. 9-0 the score. And you hate to bring it up, it isn't even the worst scoreline that RKC has seen this season. An away loss to Riverlight FC that ended 12-0 as Rupert, high arcing ball in, headed towards goal, and it's a save for Micah Smith. Comfortable there for Smith. That was a first look at goal there for substitute Zbilic. Ball comes in. There's a shot. There's a save again. Micah Smith makes another save. Zbilic and French both getting shots there in recent outings. As we're into the 67th minute of play. And Smith will go long. Looking forward. No one running to the ball for RKC. All the way back to Augustin, who's in the net. Started her first game of the USL W League season tonight against RKC. Stone finds space in the midfield. Moves forward again. Through ball. Looking for Rupert. Flag stays down. Lydia Rupert. Pass back. Shot. Top corner. Right under the bar. And it's 10-0. That assist from Rupert on the far side. It's Chambers who has the goal in the 68th minute. So the goal for Chambers off the assist from Rupert.
Number 9.
The two substitutes combine and push Aurora into double digits. This is a matchup that Aurora continues to dominate. 7-0 earlier this season, 10-0 in Racine right now. Aurora continuing to move forward. Cross comes in. Laid off back. Now out wide to Duong. Duong can have a go if she wants it. Still Duong. Now back across. Pass driven in. Near post finish. It's in. What a goal from Sophia Bush. That makes it 11. Sophia Bush with the goal. 69th minute of play. And Aurora continuing to push the needle here. 11 goals scored by Aurora FC. And that one is Bush as an offside flag comes up on Aurora. So the goal for Bush rolled offside. So we'll get some confirmation on that, make sure that that's actually what happened, but could be back down to 10-0 here. Aurora continue to push forward, though. There's a step shot, and now it's 11. So right away after we take away the goal, we'll give it right back to Aurora. 70th minute this time to make it 11-0. Well, Aurora just continued to pour it on with 20 minutes left. And they've got the Central Conference all but locked up. All they needed was a win. Just they needed the 3 points. And with 20 minutes to go, I think they've done more than enough to get those 3 points here at Pritchard Park. But they're not gonna slow down as they go out wide to Rupert. As that goal was scored in the 70th minute. Corner kick up coming for Aurora. Far sideline. Chance to head it forward for Stone. It's wide and out of play. Stone's second shot of the game. She had one on a corner earlier in the first half as well, so can tell that she's dangerous on those opportunities. As Aurora hold an 11-goal lead over RKC Third Coast. Duong moves forward. Now and there's a good ball forward, but it runs just under the foot of Rupert. So it'll be a goal kick for Smith. Because we've got an 11-0 score line here. So that 70th minute goal was scored by Kat Rapp. She has 4 goals now. Chance to move forward again. There's a shot just over the bar from Blown. $11-0 in the 73rd minute. I mean, really don't know what else I can say at this point about this game. It has been all Aurora from minute number 1. And, I mean, this game was really doomed from about an hour before kickoff when we learned that 6 of RKC's normal starters were injured and unavailable to play. As RKC can't clear it again. Shot from the top of the box and well over everybody from Aurora. Well, 6 starters gone, no subs for RKC. 11-0 has not done this game justice. Over 40 shots at this point on goal. Or towards goal, I should say, not on goal. But of those 40-plus shots that Aurora has, 30 of them have been on goal. 13 saves in the first half for Ella Cradaville of RKC. Micah Smith in the second half has 6 saves already. Cat Rap's got a haul. Here's Morgan Stone moving forward. Played out wide again. Rupert. Cleared away by Labarski. Now Harms has to get it away, only as far as Duong. Stone onto her left foot. Morgan Stone has a shot. She scores. The center back steps forward. And off the assist from Rupert, Morgan Stone makes it 12. What a great finish from Morgan Stone and a big-time moment for the center back to get a goal. And for Morgan Stone, that is just her 3rd goal of the season. The Boulder, Colorado native who plays her collegiate soccer at Boise State University has played 95 games in college for Boise State, over 6,400 minutes, and finished her collegiate career with 10 goals and 11 assists. Forward again from Aurora. They've got the playoffs next. Well, this isn't even their first team. Their strongest team, I should say. They've got a couple of strong players that they left on the bench. Lydia Rupert, who subbed in this one, has been one of their best players. Jelena Zbilic, who made ESPN earlier this season on SportsCenter for a goal she scored against Rochester FC. There's a shot from distance. Micah Smith right into the hands. As that shot is taken by Jelena Zbilic and into the hands comfortably of Micah Smith. Well, 20 saves between the 2 goalkeepers today for RKC, but then you've also got the 12 goals that Aurora have scored. It's 32 shots on goal for the away side. And we've still got 15 minutes left to go in this one. We're running out of space here on the stat sheet for Aurora. 4 goals in the first half. It was only 4-0 at halftime. And then after the second half, it was an absolute offensive explosion. In a matter of 18 minutes, they've scored 6, and then in a matter of 25, they had 8 to make it 12. No shots for RKC. Just 1 foul committed by Micah Smith in the first half. That's the lone stat. There's a flick in front. What a goal from Minnesota Aurora FC. The cross comes in. It's flicked home at the front post, and it's 13. $13-0. That goal scored in the 78th minute for Aurora FC. Cradaville steps up for the restart. Eleanor Piet will get some water in. Back to the goalkeeper and Micah Smith. Cradaville will have a shot from distance. Hey, that counts as a shot. We'll give it to her. Ella Cradaville, first shot of the game for RKC. It's a save for Sophie Augustine. There's a ball down low. Chambers in front over the bar. Another great look there from Blown. Servan Blown, another good look at goal. But that one flashed over and out of play. Turned over again. Aurora, drive. Blonde, shot from distance, and it's out of play on the backside. Well, if there's one positive from this game for RKC, you don't have a yellow card. But that's because you've only committed one foul, and that was in the first half. Other than that, it has been all Aurora all game long. 13-0. And we've got 11 minutes left to go. And it doesn't look like Aurora want to back off at all. Continuing to push forward. Zbilic. Into Duong. Ball comes in. Deflected away by Blankenberg. Back in. Laid off to Blown. Deflected away. Only as far as Rep. Laurie out wide. Rupert. Cross comes in. Headed towards goal. And it's over and out of play. Cat Rep again on the shot. 7th shot of the night for Cat Rep, and that one goes over. We're into the 80th minute. 13-0. Aurora dominating in this one. Here's Rodriguez. Forward for Stone. Dropped in to Rapp. Rupert. Back to Lauren. Here's Rapp. Rapp drops it off. Chambers. Out wide to Rupert again. Rupert cuts into her left foot. Up top. Here's Laurie with a shot. And it's out. And hits that post behind the goal. And out for a goal kick. Another shot for Laurie. Just her second of the game as she steps forward from her natural spot at right back and has a go at it. And this 13 is the largest margin that RKC has ever lost by. 13-0. That one was Chambers. The most recent goal was Chambers in the 78th minute. "13 saves in the first half for Ella Cradaville. 7 saves in the second for Micah Smith. That's 20 saves overall for RKC goalkeepers. Here's Duong. Over to Blown. Blown has a shot deflected away by Labarski. Back to Duong again. Duong steps in. Flick pass forward. There's a foul called on RKC. A foul called on number 14, Molly Burke. Only the second foul of the game for RKC. First for Molly Burke. And it'll give Aurora a dangerous free kick opportunity just 21 yards out from net. And stepping onto it is Servan Blown. Here's Blown. Cradaville gets her back on it. So Cradaville makes a good adjustment in midair to get her back to it and deflect it out. And the last touch off of an Aurora player means it's a goal kick for RKC. 83rd minute, it's 13-0. It's a tough defensive showing for RKC when you've got 6 starters injured and only 11 on the pitch. As Cradaville goes long, finds Molly Burke, but she can't find the touch. Forward again. Duong drives. Out wide. Laurie. Cross comes in. It's going to fall in the box. Bush shoots. She scores. 14 for Aurora. That one in the 85th minute. It's Bush who scores, assisted by Laurie. Bush in the 85th minute scores past Smith. That's her first goal of the night. And for Sophia Bush, it's her second goal of the season.
Score. Foul. Number 5. Sophia Bush. Assisted by number 17.
First assist of the night for Casey Laurie, which is a surprising stat because she has been all over the ball on that right side, firing in crosses, and finally gets on the stat sheet as Lydia Rupert's in an offside position. $14-0 the score in the 86th minute of play. There's a shot in. Micah Smith makes a save. It won't count as a shot. It was offsides before. 4th offsides of the first half for Aurora. Forward again, Stone. Aurora go out wide to the near side. Header comes in, it's wide. And out of play, there's Rapp again. Getting involved in the opposition box as she has been all game. 9th shot of the night for Kat Rapp, who has 4 goals on her name. Off goes Morgan Stone, much to the delight of the away crowd at visiting. So off goes Stone in the 87th minute. That's all 3 sub windows for Aurora. And on comes number 33, Nicole Norfolk. She's the only field substitution they had left. Forward again by Aurora. Inside. Rapp. Rolled across to Blown. Forward again. Dummy between the legs. That one will roll out of play for Aurora. 88th minute of play. At this point, you just want this game to end if you're RKC, and, well, if you're me, too. Arnav Pokhrel with you here on the RKC Third Coast Network. I want to thank you for tuning into this one. If you're in Minnesota, watching as an Aurora fan. I'm sure you're happy with the scoreline. A 14-0 scoreline in the 88th minute of play. I would run through all the goals, but I'm afraid I would miss another one because of how much time it would take me to run through all the goal scores. The important thing you need to know, Cat Rapp, 4 goals in the second half alone. An impressive outing from Catherine Rapp, who was pretty quiet in the first half. She got on the ball, but really didn't have any good looks at goal. But the FIU star really turned it on in half number 2. Foul called. Handball there from Duong, so it'll be a free kick for RKC. It's the 4th violation for Aurora in 89 minutes of play. Getting closer and closer to the final whistle here in Pritchard Park and the close of a 2024 USLW regular season that has been one to look back on and learn from if you're RKC. Couple of really tough losses, 12-0 away at Riverlight, 8-0 away at Chicago City. But when this team is healthy, they did put on some good performances. That Rochester game, a 4-2 victory at home. There's a head across the box. There's a shot from Blown, deflected away, and Harms has the second clearance out of play. Lily French drops it off wide. Now across from Duong to the near side, and Zbilic. Zbilic drops it down low to Bush. Back to Zbilic, who has an arcing shot from distance. And Rupert off her chest and into the hands of Micah Smith. Doubt there will be any stoppage time here in the 89th minute of play as we get to 90. As the official takes a look. And there it is. 90 minutes. It's 14-0 Aurora. For everyone here, I want to thank you for... I'm Arnav Pokhrel. Thanks for watching another RKC Third Coast USLW League match for Aurora. 14-0 the final score. Well, they'll be happy with that one as that sends them into the playoffs with a ton of confidence. RKC Third Coast, it's a tough end to a tough season. But a lot to learn from this year and grow from. And the first thing is always keeping players healthy. Need to do that next year if they want to compete in that division. 14-0 your final score. Thank you for tuning in here on the RKC Third Coast YouTube channel. As always, Arnav Pokhrel, your director of media, to send you off. Thanks for tuning in this entire USLW League season. We'll see you Wednesday. It'll be the conclusion of every team's regular season. USL League 2 side in action against Rochester FC. That one's sure to have some fireworks in it. All season long, Rochester have probably been our biggest rivals. So that one will be a fun one to tune into Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right before Independence Day on the 4th. July 3rd is our last broadcast. But once again, Aurora, 14-0 the final. We'll send you home. Thanks for tuning in.